Hey ladies, welcome to Grown Sexy Sistahs Talk. This is real conversation for real women about real life. I'm your host, NiseyGail, and I'm a personal transformation coach, women's empowerment specialist, and your number one fierce sister. This is episode 2 in my Get Your Health Right series, and today I have the pleasure of speaking again to Mr. Walter Lewis of Walter Lewis Fitness Solutions. In this episode, we'll talk to Walter about some simple and easy healthy eating solutions for the busy woman. And with these recommendations, ladies, there's no excuses. Healthy eating's going to start today. Now, Walter has a wealth of experience in the personal fitness field and has been coaching, training, and motivating individuals since 2004. He has touched the lives of thousands of people and is on a mission to break the cycle of obesity and unhealthy living with health promotion and disease prevention. So sit back, relax, and enjoy episode number 2 in my Get Your Health Right series. Much love, be blessed, stay grown and sexy, y'all. I'll see you soon. All right, so hello everyone and welcome to Grown Sexy Sistahs Talk, real conversations for real women about real life. And we are so blessed to have our friend Walter Lewis from Walter Lewis Fitness Solutions on the line with us again. This is session 2. Now, session 1, we talked about the fitness part and he gave us some good jewels. So I wanted to invite him back so he can talk to us about the nutrition part. So this is the fitness series, Walter, part 2. All right? How's it going today, my friend?
Oh, it's going good. It's just raining real hard. As I mentioned, I am in my Jeep and I'm ready to go.
Okay.
But I just finished running in the rain with a client for about 3 miles.
Okay.
And, I'm good.
So we don't let the rain stop us, do we?
No, that's an excuse.
I said to myself, I said, well, Walter would probably think today is a perfect day to be working out in the house.
Yeah, wherever you can get it in, as long as you're getting it in, it doesn't matter.
That's wonderful. And I've been doing my chair workouts. You'd be proud of me.
Okay, well, that's good. So long as you stay active, I don't care how big, how small, whatever you can do, just keep it moving.
That's right. And it doesn't matter if you have a broken ankle. You can still find a way to get it.
That is correct. There's still things you can do even with a broken ankle.
All right. Awesome. So, guys, I'm going to tell you a little bit about Walter in case you didn't join us for the first session. Walter is this amazing fitness instructor, and he's trained and motivated thousands of people since 2004. Walter has one-on-one personal fitness training. He has group and corporate boot camps. He does the virtual weight loss. He's got corporate wellness programs. He's fitness pageant. I mean, this guy is doing everything. So, Walter, tell us, why did you decide to make fitness a number one priority for you?
So, Nisey, as I mentioned before in my in a previous interview, and I tell people this all the time, fitness became priority to me when my grandparents passed away. My grandmother was 53 when she passed. She had a heart attack. She had high blood pressure, diabetic.
Wow.
Was very unhealthy, didn't exercise. My grandfather was 48 when he passed. He had a heart attack.
Wow.
And so now I'm 47, so I got, another year before I'll be the age he was when he passed away.
Right.
And so I didn't want to fall in that same boat. I didn't want to die young. So that kind of motivated me. And that's why I made it a priority, because their deaths could have been prevented. They could have lived a much longer life if they took care of their health.
Right. So I get it. And for me being 45, I'm right there with you, brother.
Uh-huh.
So I'm feeling you on that. We gotta live healthy. And it's never too late to start. Even if you're 45 or 50 or 60, it's never too late to start living a healthy lifestyle, right?
It's not, because right now I train a guy who's 72.
Wow.
He has a pacemaker. I started training him last year, and he lost 30 pounds training with me. Wow. Now he ran his first 5K, and he outdid all the young folks in the class by holding a plank for 7 minutes.
Wow. You say he held the plank for 7 minutes?
For 7 minutes, yes, he did.
Okay, so when I do a plank, I think I could probably do 1 minute, and then I'm like dying.
Yeah, that's about right for most people.
That's amazing. 7 minutes.
Yeah, 7 minute plank. Yes, he did.
Wow. So if you guys have never tried to do a plank, it takes a lot of upper body strength to hold yourself up for 2 minutes, let alone 7, and he's 72 years old. So that's another example of not making excuses, right?
That's right. That's right. That's right.
That's good stuff. I love it. So now, in every single podcast, I always get to this real talk. Let's get the top 3 excuses in here. So we get the last time we had the top 3 excuses why the sisters don't want to work out. Okay, the excuses they give. So this time, in true Grown and Sexy Sister fashion, I would like to know the top 3 excuses women give for not being able to eat healthy.
One is in no particular order, but
Okay.
one excuse is, it costs too much money to be healthy.
Okay.
That's what they use. But if you don't take care of your health, medical bills is going to be far more expensive than paying for healthy food.
That's what I was just thinking. Okay.
So that's one. Another excuse I might get is they don't have time to prepare their meals. They work. Most of my clients are busy professionals,
Okay.
and so they work long hours, don't get many breaks. Well, they say they don't get many breaks. They may be breaking going to this vending machine.
Yes.
But the excuse is they don't get many breaks. They work long hours, so they just don't have the time to prepare their food.
Okay.
So that's one excuse. Another one, believe it or not, I hear people say, "I don't know what to eat." I think a lot of women, a lot of men, they know what to eat. They just don't like the healthy stuff.
They don't like it. Okay, I got that.
Vegetables, so they say, "Oh, but I want something that tastes good." It can taste good depending on how you prepare it. It's just not going to taste like fried chicken, or
Well, nothing tastes like fried chicken. Okay.
Right. So yeah, but I get that they don't know what to eat. Like I said, fruits, vegetables, a lot of people don't like to eat that. Some people do, but there are the common excuses I get.
Okay, and see, now that's good stuff because I know personally my sister had come down here a couple months ago to help me out. And when she came, her first thing was like, "Ew, I don't eat the green stuff. Where's the red meat? I don't eat all this turkey and hummus. Who eats hummus?" That was nothing. And then by the time she left, because that's the kind of stuff that I have in my house, and that's what she was surrounded with. By the time she left, she was searching online where she could buy hummus when she got home. And it was like, hey, okay, I get it. It looks nasty. Just try it, okay? Right. Just do me a favor and try it. I promise you, it's not as bad what you think it is.
It's not.
Yeah, that's good stuff. And so I can definitely appreciate, too, from having been a busy mom and having had the kids in football and baseball and running back and forth and team mom and going to school full time and working full time, it can really be a challenge to figure out, number one, what are we going to eat? Number two, is it healthy? A lot of times, by the time you get home from picking the kids up, you got to pick them up, you got to run them here and there, you got all these other things to do, you got chores, you got grocery shopping. By the time we do all of that stuff, it might be 8:00 by the time we even get home.
Exactly.
Right? So I can understand why people say, well, they may not have the time, they don't know what to eat, but that's cool because that's what we're here for. We're gonna open up the eyes and we're gonna put some revelations out there, right?
That's right.
All right, cool, good stuff. So how does eating healthier go hand in hand with the fitness lifestyle?
Well, you can't have one without the other. So with fitness, let me break down with fitness first.
Okay.
So I'm breaking down fitness into cardiovascular and resistance training. So the cardiovascular is doing like the treadmill, walking, biking, kickboxing. The cardio part is going to help you lose the weight.
Okay.
Resistance training helps shape the body. That helps give you the curves, give you the muscles. And the healthy eating is going to allow you to see the results.
Okay.
Because I always tell people you can't outwork a bad diet.
Right.
And people think that you can. Unless you're Michael Phelps, who works out 6 hours a day, and he eats like 10 to 12,000 calories, but he works out.
But he burns it off, right? Yeah.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. Or The Rock, who works out, he eats clean for about 6-7 months straight and have one epic cheat day where he eating, 12 pancakes, several pizzas and all of that.
Okay.
But they work out every single day.
Right.
And most of us are busy professionals, and we don't have that kind of time.
Of course.
So you cannot outwork a bad diet. And I find a lot of people try to do that. So the healthy eating is going to allow you to see the results of your hard work when you exercise in the gym with resistance training and cardio.
Okay.
So that's the benefit of healthy eating. It allows you to see the results.
Okay, I like that. And now you mentioned busy professionals a bunch of times. And so we record this in audio. We also do the video. So you guys, I want to let you know about the book. I love the book. I got to get the plug in there for the book. Because Walter has this amazing book that he wrote. It's called The 4 Healthy Habits of the Highly Effective Busy Professional. It's a teeny little book, but it has a lot of jewels in it, okay? And in this book, he talks to you about not only, the reasons why you should eat healthy and work out, but he gives you nutrition facts, how to read the food labels, things that you can eat to help with your diet, eating healthy 85% of the time rule, which is something that we'll talk about in a little bit. But this is a good book because, no more excuses is my hashtag for this podcast. And so this book will give you everything you need. And, we're all busy, but Walter breaks it down for you like, hey, you're busy? Okay, let's get it in this way. So we'll come back to the book, but nice book, Walter. I'm loving it. You see my creases and stuff in there. I'm reading it.
I see you. Good job.
All right. Good stuff. So in the book, you talk about the concept of eating healthy 85% of the time. So give me a little explanation about what that's all about.
Okay. So when I talk about eating healthy 80% of the time, I'm talking about break it down into 7 days a week.
Okay.
7 days is a week. So and within 7 days, 85% of your meals should be healthy and you should stay in a calorie range. Okay. So, for example, let's make it simple. Let's say you eat 3 meals a day, breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Okay.
Multiply 3 meals times 7 days. That's 21 meals you'll have in a week.
Okay.
So 85% of the 21 meals that you have should be healthy. So that leaves 15% where you can kind of have, I call cheat items.
Little cheat items. Okay, I like the cheat items.
So I just want to kind of do the math off to the top of my head. So let's say 15% times 21, I'm going to guess it's 3 point something. So that means you can just have 3 cheat items a week.
Okay.
3 cheat. So that could be a glass of wine, a slice of cheesecake, a chocolate chip cookie, or it can be 3 glasses of wine.
Okay,
I'm trying to be 3 glasses of wine one day, and then another 3 glasses of wine the next day.
So you mean for the whole week? It's 7 days.
I'm talking about within 7 days.
All right.
So if you follow that formula where you just doing 15% or like 3 items a week, along with working out 5 days a week, you still should be able to reach your goal without depriving yourself.
Okay.
So that's the 85-15 rule that I'm talking about.
And I like that because I know a lot of times when people say, they want to work out or they're thinking about it, they hesitate and they're fearful because, or I'm sorry, if they saying they want to start a diet, it's like a scary word, right? That's like, I'm like dead to the world for the whole time. I can't eat anything but leafy greens for like 2 weeks straight. And the reality is that we not always going to be able to do that. So I like that. Yeah.
No, it's not about perfection. Just like I heard a client ask me the other day, she had lost some weight, but she said, but I'm scared because if I get to my goal weight, isn't that going to be hard to maintain? No. If you go back to, not working out and eating unhealthy, I mean, that's going to be worse. And so it's not hard. Once you get there, as long as you keep exercising consistently, you don't have to do anything, as far as being more strict.
Yeah.
So it's not hard to maintain.
I like that you brought that up because I know I mentioned in the first session that we talked about fitness that I went to a personal trainer probably like 11 years ago. And he helped, me out. I lost like 20 or 25 pounds. However, another thing that he helped us out was with our diet because we were eating out and stuff. And 11 years later, I still eat the way that he taught me to eat. And so that's why it's important when you say
this is a fitness lifestyle. This is not like a crash diet. You know, that's something that, okay, you're going to do it. You might fall off the wagon. You never do. But once you see the results, like your wife, beautiful wife, Cece told us on the last one, once you start seeing the results, you're going to want to stick to it. And trust me, the other day, I just did a live stream on Facebook because I'm doing the 30-day, the Grown Sexy Sistahs 30-day self-care challenge. And so I started live streaming, like me cooking some little different recipes and stuff. And, you know, as I was saying in the live stream, listen, ladies, once you start doing this, you will start to feel good about it. I'm telling you, every time I make myself a green smoothie, it's like, yes, you know what I'm saying? Like I did something good today, you know?
Right, exactly.
So this is good stuff. Now, you know, I like to add my facts, okay? So I did some research. I'm a researcher, for those of you who don't know. I love to research stuff. So I got some facts, and I wanted to share this thing with you, but it was like, when you see this, Walter, it's going to trip you out, but I didn't set it up. So I'm going to share with you the facts that I found out when I went on the CDC. The CDC, for you all who don't know, the Centers for Disease Control, they have a website, and they have some fact sheets on there, and it talks about the things that are killing us as a society, not just women, you know, just in Americans in general. So one of the top things is added sugars. Okay. We talked about that. And they give you a whole list of all the things that added sugars are doing to us. Weight gain, obesity, heart disease. Those are the top 3 things. Yep. And what I found out in this research is sugar intake is the highest amongst lower income people. So we talked about that, right? No access and probably like the amount of money that it costs to eat healthier, but we'll get to that. And so now the recommendation for added sugar, now this is interesting stuff to me because I just started reading the labels, and you teach us how to read the labels in this book, right? I started reading the labels to start counting my sugar and grams and stuff. So it's saying that our sugar intake should be less than 10% of our total daily calorie intake, okay? Now, here's the stats. The stats are going to freak you all the way out. Now, when it gets to talking about overweight and obesity in the U.S., so it breaks it down by state, okay? And it breaks it down by African Americans, non-Hispanics, Caucasians. It breaks everything down. So as Americans, first of all, only 1 in 10 of us get enough fruits and vegetables. 1 in 10. That's crazy, okay? In 2016, every single state in the U.S. has 20% of people, adults, who are obese. Every single, so what do we have, 52 states now? I lose track. We have 52 states, right? Okay. Every single state in the U.S., more than 20% of the adults are obese, okay? Now, there are 5 states where 35% or more of the adults are obese, all right? In Maryland alone, 25 to 30% of all adults in our state are obese. Okay. Now, I wanted to share this thing on the screen because they have this map on there and it breaks it down by, you know, by race. So I clicked on it, and this thing, I had to close it out because I was coming to tears. I'm serious. I became emotional about it because it broke it down African Americans. Okay. Between 2014 and 26, over 35% of all African American people in the country were obese. And this is the majority of the states. If you look at this map, you guys could look at this, and I'm going to share it on my website so that you guys can look at this later. But if you look at this map, it is all red for African Americans. Over 35% of us are obese.
Yes.
I'm telling you, that thing made me emotional. I was like, wow.
And Nisey, I know that's true because just take a look. I mean, I don't know about your family. I just look at my own family and then start counting how many people in your family are obese. If you look at parents, uncles, cousins, how many of them are obese?
Yeah, the majority of, you know, like my mom, you know, she was, you know, overweight, and I can go down the list.
Right. Exactly. Like I look at my family, majority of them are obese. So it's more than 35% in my family. So, I mean.
This is a big issue, brother. And I'm glad that you and I are taking the time to really talk about this. And, you know, the thing about me with my broadcast and my webcast and my business is that I'm just coming to people straight with no filter, because this is a serious situation and this is something that has to be addressed. And I started feeling overwhelmed, and I was like, wow, what can I do to try to help? You know what I'm saying? Like, good Lord, this is a big, this is a big, woo.
Yeah.
Whew, all right, let me take a deep breath on that one, because man, I'm telling you, that thing made me emotional. But I'm gonna share that map on my website, and I'll put it on here so people can see it. And when you see it, you know it's something that we have to do differently. So thank you so much for being, with me and trying to help solve this problem. So let's get back to the questions, because I know I went off there for a second, but that was important.
All right.
All right. So in the book, you talk about superfoods. So you want to run that down for us a little bit? What are superfoods?
So when I talk about superfoods, I'm talking about, first of all, healthy foods that's going to help reduce stress and provide energy.
Okay.
At the same time. So some good examples. So I say some food and drinks, actually. So one food or drink is tea, green tea specifically. So that's going to help relax you, help reduce anxiety.
Yes, I need that.
Yes. So when you're feeling stressed, in the evening, just have some tea.
You mean instead of a glass of wine?
Instead of wine.
All right, I'll try.
I mean, wine, it helps you relax, but if you're trying to reduce the fat on your stomach, it's not going to help your stomach.
Right.
Where it's okay to do it periodically, like I say, sticking to that 15% of the week.
Yeah. And also a fun fact about that is that wine, if you drink alcohol before you go to bed, it affects your sleep pattern. So you don't get into that deep REM sleep. So that's another fact.
Exactly. And
that's good stuff.
I'm addicted, to the wine.
I know. Look,
so wine is sugar. Just think of sugar. Sugar turns to fat. All right.
All right, Walter. Okay. All right. I'm gonna take a minute.
Back to the superfoods, and wine is not one. So tea. So tea is one. You have if you have a taste for something sweet, dark chocolate is a good one.
I like that.
It's a little healthier. Again, that's going to help you reduce stress and anxiety.
Okay.
I'm trying to think of another one. Avocado. So avocado, it's filling. It's going to help reduce stress, help you relax. It's going to help reduce anxiety. But the thing with avocado is you got to be careful of your portion size.
Okay.
Because I have some folks who will, they think, okay, avocado is healthy, so I can have as much as that as I want. Mm-hmm. But it is a healthy fat, but too much of it will cause weight gain. So too much healthy stuff will cause weight gain also.
Right. So there's a fine balance.
Yeah. So just maybe like a quarter, maybe a quarter of an avocado you can have.
Okay.
So that's another great superfood.
Guacamole is part of that, right?
Yeah, but you watch your portion size again.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just watch the portion size.
Okay. Now I just started eating guacamole because I never really liked it, and I'm not a huge fan, but I start eating it more because I recognize the health benefits.
Yes. So just always read the food label and the serving size, because a lot of us, we think it's healthy, but we never look at the serving size, and we can still, like I say, overeat the amount of calories, the amount of fat. And we're like, I don't understand why I'm gaining weight. I'm eating healthy. Yeah. But you still gotta watch the amount. Yeah, because it's tricky, man. They get you with the tricks, man. When you look at the back of the package and you're like, oh yeah, it's 120 calories. But it's per serving, and you got 15 servings in this package. Exactly. Right. And like another good superfood you can have are nuts. But I always tell people to stick with like 100 calorie packed nuts.
Oh, yeah.
Many nuts can be high in calories and fat, and you can gain weight from just eating nuts.
Right, and then you just popping them in. You're not even paying attention. Yeah. By the time you look at it, you done ate half the daggone package. You're like, oh my Lord, I done ate half the package.
And that could easily be like 1,500 calories.
Man, I'm telling you, let me tell you something. Last year, I had gained all this weight, and I thought, I'm like, what? When I get all this weight, I'm eating my trail mix. But I'm like, you know what? I was eating half the daggone bag of trail mix at one time. Yeah. And I had to cut it back.
Yeah. So So there are some of your superfoods, but still watch your portion size.
Okay, all right, that's good stuff. And I like that you added chocolate in there because the ladies love chocolate, dark chocolate ladies, not the any old kind of chocolate.
Right. And so you want something that's like over 70% cocoa, because the less percent cocoa, like when it's 50, is going to taste a little bit better.
Okay.
So you find something that you could deal with, but you don't want it where it's pure chocolate, you know.
Okay. Okay.
Unhealthy stuff.
That's good. Okay, good. That's good information. All right, cool. So the next question I have for you, my friend, is healthy snacking really possible?
Yeah, of course it is.
How is that possible?
So because I think people think of snacks as a candy bar or I don't know. So like, what are some snacks? What are some things that you think of that are snacks?
Oh, Doritos.
Yes.
And
all the
Quick
raw
bars.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Doritos are full of sodium and fat. But a better alternative for Doritos would be something like what you call those chips, like veggie chips.
Veggie chips.
Veggie chips. If you got a taste for that salty, crunchy taste, you want veggie chips. They're very low in calories and very low in sodium.
Now we eat sweet potato chips too now.
Who?
We eat sweet potato chips too.
Yeah, that's fine. Sweet potato chips. Thing with chips is they're high in sodium, and your sodium intake per day should be less than about 15 milligrams.
Oh.
1,500 milligrams.
Oh, I was about to say, oh my goodness.
1,500 milligrams of sodium per day. That's where you want to stay under.
You got it, but you know what? You gotta watch that too, because the other day I had bought some chicken sausages, right? And they had some like cheese or something in them. I was like, this is pretty decent, but I didn't read the package right till I got home. And I went to cook, and the sausages were like small. They weren't like a giant, you know. Each sausage had 600 milligrams
sodium. Yeah,
I was like, oh my gosh.
And people wonder why sometimes, they feeling bloated, their stomach is bloating, you know. But
not to mention if you have high blood pressure, which is a problem for our community too, right?
Yeah, because sodium bloats you up, make you real puffy. But yeah, high blood pressure. Exactly.
Yeah, so we got to watch the stuff that we eat, guys. You got to really read those labels in. I know it takes extra time to read the labels, but it takes extra time to go to the doctor. It takes extra time to stop at the Walgreens to get these prescriptions from the medications that we had to be on. And so, being preventative, that's what we're trying to talk about here. Like, let's be proactive about this. Let's not be reactive. Let's take the time to do what we can do to make sure that we eat healthier. And, like you said, I like that you said in the beginning that, this is not about perfection, but just start where you are. Start with baby steps, cut out what you can cut out, and you'll see improvements. And like I said earlier, once you start doing this stuff for yourself, you will start to feel proud of yourself because you know that you've taken a step to do something to prolong your life. And at the end of the day, ladies, we're talking about prolonging your life, and for women, we get busy with, taking care of the family, and we have all of these responsibilities. However, we can't take care of our family if we die early from high blood pressure, diabetes, and all these other things that we can control. So that's why it's really, really important. And that's why I'm going to keep bringing Walter on here until we get it right.
Right. But let me go back to your question as far as is healthy snacks possible. Yeah,
okay.
Fruit, apple, banana. That's a healthy snack.
Yeah. Yeah.
Carrots with natural peanut butter. That's a healthy snack.
Okay.
As I mentioned, veggie chips. That's a healthy snack.
Okay.
A boiled egg is a healthy snack.
Yeah. Yeah. I like boiled eggs. Now, what about hummus? I love hummus.
Hummus are good. Yeah. I mean, that's healthy. Watch your portion size again. So, yeah, you can have hummus.
You mean I can't eat half the bowl of the hummus? Because, once I get...
Right, you can't. Yeah, you can't eat half the bowl of hummus. Just watch the portion size. Yeah.
So this is one thing you could do. This is one thing that I learned. This is how I learned how to do it. So now, instead of bringing the whole little thing of hummus with me, I just get a little bowl and I scoop out as much as I'm like, okay, and I put it in that bowl and I take that bowl instead of taking the whole package with me.
And you can do even better. They have the small packages of hummus, small containers, which is
Yeah.
already measured out for you, where you don't have to guess or wrong guess the amount that you take out. Because some of us underestimate the amount. They say, oh, well, I just got a spoon, but actually they got like 2 scoops in 1 spoon. So
all right. Well, I'm trying, man. I'm trying to get there. Okay, that's a good. I like that. I'm gonna look for the snack packs. Okay.
Yes, there you go. You even knew the name of it.
Okay. All right. Cool. So, how many times a day should we be eating? Because I hear some people say, "Oh, well, I skipped food. I didn't eat today because I'm trying to lose weight." Or my mom used to do this when she was alive. Oh, well, I didn't eat breakfast today because I'm trying to lose weight. And so, how does that really work? Tell the people how that works.
Well, let me explain this. So the problem is when you skip meals, it kind of slows down your metabolism.
Mm-hmm.
So let's say the pattern that I see with some of my clients is you have 2 things. You have some that won't have their first meal is lunch. So your metabolism doesn't start until you have your first meal.
Right.
So they'll eat lunch and then they won't eat again until 7 or 8 o'clock at night.
Right.
And the thing that a lot of them do, because they haven't eaten for a long period of time, when they get home at night after work, they're feeling ravenous, they're starving, they're eating up everything in sight, tasting a little bit of that before they even get to dinner. And before you know it, that night you can easily have over 2,000 calories. You think just because you had, you only ate at night, you didn't eat that many calories. And that's how a lot of people gain weight.
Wow.
Because most of us in the evening, we're not active. We don't burn it off, so it stores on our body as fat.
Wow, that's crazy.
But back to your question, how many meals should you have a day? Everybody's different, but I would say at least have breakfast, a lunch, and a dinner. So if you have 3 meals, that's good.
Mm-hmm.
Or 4 meals, you can have breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and a snack in between.
Okay.
If you're a person that's competing in a fitness competition, you might need 6. But just keep all your meals small, I say.
Okay.
You don't need to have huge meals. For a person that's trying to lose weight, you want to try to have your heaviest meal, even though it shouldn't be big, earliest part of the day so that you have time to burn it off.
Okay.
The smallest meal is the last one in the day. And I tell people to eat like a king or queen early in the day and a peasant in the evening.
I like that. Okay, so I shouldn't be eating a huge bowl of pasta and all that stuff at 8 o'clock at night.
No. It should be some vegetables like spinach, some salmon, and quinoa, or something like brown rice, and broccoli, and some type of fish, I say.
Yeah, and I think that's where a lot of us we get it wrong because again, with the busy schedule, by the time we get home, like you said, we starving, and so now we want to eat all this stuff, we lay down on it.
And so I'll get. Oh, so my battery is dying too, and so I probably got like 5 minutes.
Okay. All right. Cool. We'll make it happen in 5 minutes. Okay.
Okay. So yeah, I'll get people who, like I said, they eat too much at night. So meals will be small. Okay.
All right. Cool. So, couple more questions here because we don't want to keep holding you up now. Are there any tips and tricks that you can give us to help us get on the right track? I know you've given us a lot of jewels in here, but any other tips and tricks you can give us to get on the right track to eating healthy?
To eat healthy, I mean, the first thing you want to do is have breakfast. I say within 2-3 hours when you wake up. Your last meal you want to have 4 hours before bed.
Okay.
Eating too late is going to store in your body as fat. So a good breakfast might be oatmeal with a boiled egg. Lunch could be tuna with some vegetables and a piece of fruit.
Okay.
As I mentioned, fish with spinach and some brown rice. So just start off, maybe for the first day, you say, okay, I'm just make my last meal. Just start small when you say, I'm going to make my last meal the smallest meal of the day.
Okay.
And I'm going to have my last meal before 7 p.m.
Okay. And prepare our meals ahead of time.
Exactly. That's a big one. Make sure you prepare your meals ahead of time. That's definitely the key to you getting healthy and not overeating. Prepare your meals ahead of time.
And I like to add one too, because when I was, going into the job every single day, I took my lunch with me every day, because that took all the guesswork out. I already knew I was eating healthy because I had my little sandwich and stuff packed. I didn't have to think about it. It was convenient. So pack y'all lunch, ladies, and take it with you. Not only are you going to save money, but then you'll also be eating healthy because you prepared ahead of time.
That's right.
That's good stuff, right, Walter?
That's right.
All right, cool. So now before you go, tell us real quick, you have a Healthy Eating 101 workshop?
Yes. So I have a healthy eating workshop coming up soon. It's going to include myself. I'm going to be talking about how to have cheat meals the healthy way.
Yay.
And I'm going to have Dr. Katie Stearns. Actually, she just got married. Her last name is changed, but she's actually the co-author of the book. She's a nutritionist. She's going to be doing a grocery store tour, showing us how to shop in a grocery store. We're going to do
that's good stuff.
Simulation, and then we're going to have Sarah Waybright, who is a registered dietitian. She's going to show us how to cook a healthy breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So she's going to be doing a cooking demonstration, so you get to have free food too at the.
I love it. That's good stuff, Walter. So, man, you make it easy for us to get it. Now we just got to stop making excuses, but
that's right.
You make it easy for us. That's awesome. Right. So, you guys, do yourself a favor. Go out and get the book. Check out Walter's website. WalterLewisFitness.com, and the book. You can get this on Amazon, The 4 Healthy Habits of the Highly Effective Busy Professional. And any other way they can contact you, where we can find you, Walter?
You can, by my email is walter@WalterLewisFitness.com. Phone number is 703-888-6312. That's my business number.
Okay.
Or you can email me at wlewis.fit@gmail.com.
All right, good stuff. Well, thank you so much for blessing us again, my friend. I really appreciate you taking out your time today.
You're welcome.
Hopefully the ladies are going to get on board. We're going to get on board and get healthy together. All right?
That's right.
All right. So thank you so much for joining me. This is Grown Sexy Sistahs Talk. And you have a blessed day, my friend. I'll be talking to you soon.
Okay, ladies, you have just reached the end of another episode of Grown and Sexy Sistahs Talk. This was real conversation for real women about real life. I really hope you enjoyed our talk, and I have a little homework for you. First, I want you to go to my website, www.grownsexysistah.com, to sign up for my newsletter. On there, you can also read my blog, find valuable free resources, schedule a coaching session, or just check out some upcoming events. Second, I want you to subscribe to my podcast. You can do it on iTunes or Google Play. You don't want to miss out on one single episode, so that's going to be really important. And third, check me out on YouTube. You can type in Grown and Sexy Sistah with an AH in the search bar and make sure to subscribe there as well. I want you to be able to see the amazing video recordings of these podcasts there. So much love, be blessed, stay grown and sexy, sisters, and we'll speak soon.